Welcome to 84 Square Feet, where I talk about all things solitary confinement and my personal experience of surviving 2 years in the hole. Hi, my name is Robert. I did 5 years in prison in the state of Nevada, and in that time, I was sentenced to 2 years in solitary confinement, where I spent 23 hours a day plus in a cell that was 6 feet wide and 14 feet long. If you spend like 5 minutes searching for prison related stuff on YouTube, you're going to find all sorts of stuff, a variety of different people telling their story in a variety of different ways. And that's because the prison experience is truly unique for each person that goes through it. You could have two guys that are on the same yard doing the same time for the same charge, even, and their prison experience would be completely unique to them because of how they perceive things and also their interactions with people that are on the yard. So what makes my channel different? Well, I guess first off, it's my style. You're not going to see me running around doing videos with my shirt off, showing prison tattoos, doing push-ups, yelling at you to get you to pay attention, or using prison slang or anything like that. I mean, I can help define some of that stuff, but I just don't use it in my day-to-day and when I tell my story and my perception of prison. I will, however, share my story in a raw, open, honest way that I hope gets you to see that people in general are defined by much more than whatever their worst mistake in life may have been that landed them wherever they may be. Through reading the letters that I wrote while I was in solitary confinement, I hope to give you a window into that 84 square foot prison cell that I had to spend 23 hours a day plus, and share some of the hope and encouragement with you that no matter what it is you're going through right now, that you too can make it to the other side. You don't have to be defined by your past, as long as you are committed to living differently in the present and the future. Yes, I'm a Christian, and I do reference some Bible verses that I had written in some of my letters, but I'm not pushy or preachy with the whole religion thing. I do, however, always give credit where credit is due. There are many different sides to this whole solitary confinement thing. Everything from people saying lock them up and throw away the key for as long as possible, to the United Nations saying anything more than 15 days of solitary confinement is classified as torture. So you can see there's a wide spectrum of opinions on all sides of this thing, and I'm open to communication, questions, comments on any side of it. I don't care where you fall. I just know one thing for certain. Change never happens if you don't have a conversation, maybe getting you to think about the people that are in solitary confinement in maybe a little different way. I drop new episodes every week answering viewer questions about my time in solitary confinement and just the prison experience in general. And then I also go through some of the letters that I wrote and highlight some news and some articles that are all solitary confinement related. I tend to be a glass half full optimist kind of guy who isn't afraid to laugh at himself and some of the dumb things that he did to land himself where he was. But I hope that through this, I'm able to show you that behind those prison walls, where currently, just in the United States alone, there's around 2 million people incarcerated. Behind those walls, each one of those 2 million people is a human. They are people. And I really believe that we can do better at how we're treating some of those people that are incarcerated. So if you're looking for the prison workout videos, if you're looking for the big tattoos, the slang and all that, there's plenty of channels for that. This channel is really focused on a little bit more of hope, encouragement, a little bit of laughter at some of the crazy situations that we as humans get ourselves into, and hopefully just leave you with the thought of how can I do better? So if you ever had questions about the prison experience, solitary confinement, ever just wondered like what all that stuff is all about, you're in the right place. I'm going to open up and just give you my personal experience through these letters that I wrote, through the questions that you guys are asking. I'm an open book with this because I realize most people's perceptions of prison are just what they see maybe on TV or something like that, or maybe they hear some weird story from a friend. I'm just going to give it to you straight how I perceived things, the experience that I went through, and how I was able to find freedom while I was inside of solitary confinement. And just in case you wanted to see how cool prison tattoos are, I did get some prison tattoos, but I am not proud of them and I'm ready to get them covered up as soon as possible. So that's right. This will be the one time that you get to see prison tattoos in action here. So yeah, here we go. That's right. I got a bunch of these weird tattoos done on my leg. It was this whole idea thing. And it ended up not working out very well because you can't really see this here. Maybe you can, but we got caught like right in mid tattoo here. So yeah, this is where it ended. So that's my proud prison tattoo moment. Not something I'm super proud of, but it is one of those decisions that I made in life. And you know, a tattoo kind of stick with you for a while. So I appreciate you checking out my channel, hitting the subscribe button, giving the episode a share with somebody that may need a little bit of hope and encouragement in their life. Maybe somebody that has somebody that's inside of prison right now that wants to know they can make it. Maybe somebody that's going through a tough time right now, letting them know they can make it. First and foremost, I always want to offer people hope and encouragement for any situation that they're going through. I try very hard to meet people exactly where they're at and encourage them that they too can get to the other side. So thanks for checking out my channel. I appreciate you, and I hope to see you on the other side.